And
Hell
we
yeah.
are back. Welcome back to Untitled Fan Favorites, the show that has Lev as the hands and the guest as everything else for the game that they love. In this case, it is Magicus, and we are playing Final
That's
Fantasy
right.
V.
I am the Magicus, the only one. So,
There are many, many like him, but there's only one him.
right. When it comes
Many.
to pseudo intellectuals, I am the king. The
I was thinking
Lord,
more
if you
aesthetics.
will.
So, I haven't, first things first, random shill. Please like and share and subscribe and help the stream goal. And if you yourself want to be a part of this big thing we are doing, please do let me know via Discord with the game that you think would be good while you're up there, guiding me through whimsy and fun. So,
Oh, and don't forget, Fridays, it's Friday at Wendy's. Get your free large fry in the app when you go and get your food. So,
that is so
look,
American.
we were doing shilling. It counts.
Oh, it's absolutely counts. I'm admitting I'm a little bit annoyed. I was so desperate for some like chicken or something like that that I passed by McDonald's and they're now promoting their McCrispy again, and I'm like, but that's so subpar, and yet I still would have had if I had the money in my pocket, I'd have got it and got one, and it's so subpar.
I
It
mean, it's
ain't
McDonald's.
crispy.
What do
It
you
ain't
expect?
crispy as shit. Barely a
All right.
melt.
Well, we are now in World 3 here, so we're on the home stretch of this game.
Yay! Because as much as I've been enjoying it, part of me is like, we need to move on at some point.
Yeah, well, go in the castle and get us started then. You do remember where this is, right?
I know we've been here, but I've been to a lot of castles, so.
This is the castle, the beginning of the game.
Oh!
You've now gone all the way full circle. Oh yeah, now they fully acknowledge Ferris as being her sister. They just act like, nobody should be surprised by this, least of all Ferris.
Uh,
She fucking hates this.
can you imagine the lace that there was no lace before? She is not having a good time.
Like, you could just tell, like, she's going to fucking choke the life out of the first person that says a damn thing about it to her. So, they're at net zero royals. They lost a king, but they gained a princess.
Technically, more of an investment.
Yep.
So, follower?
There's nothing really to do here. I mean, you can go and try and talk to your other party members.
Okay.
Right now, you're kind of just stuck here with Bart's. Yeah, go out on the ledge there now. You can't actually get to them because every time you do, the dancers just move in the way. All right, well, you heard the herd. Get the fuck out of here. Princess has got a kingdom to run.
Peasants to tax and torture, tithes to the clergy.
This might be the only game where the Chancellor isn't actually evil.
Fuck you,
He's just
Jafar.
legitimately a good dude. And this
That's
is
right,
where
get the
we
child.
endorse fucking violence against children.
Yeah, because the child's fighting back. That's how you do it.
She fucking
Hear
hit
that,
Bart
kids?
further than he hit her. So for the next couple battles, you're only going to have these two characters. So, I mean, you're probably fine with those classes, to be honest.
Alright.
I wouldn't worry about it too much. Keep going. You gotta go find your chocobo. Oh, I think you found the shortcut key for the encounters.
I did, but that defeats the purpose. I was looking for the damn
Going north.
map.
You were going the
North.
right way.
North.
Again, this is the beginning of the game where you rode up to the cave on your chocobo and everything. Now, I know the map looks a little different because now, well, you don't exactly know what the fuck happened exactly, but you have an idea. You're back in the original world, sort of. Really, what's happened is now all the areas in the second world have been merged into the locations of the first world. So there were some places where you might have seen like Crescent Island, for instance. You might have saw there's a spot for a tower, or there's a random patch of land in the mountains or something. And then when they merge together, it's oh, that's how these pieces fit together. Or there was a shrine that you couldn't get to because it was locked away in the mountains. But now that the worlds are merged together, now you can access it. The important thing is now your map has all the locations from the first world and all the locations from the second world. But you haven't really figured that out yet, because I don't think any of you guys were actually paying attention to what XDEF was trying to tell you. They're not terribly bright heroes.
Hold on. I just got a message from Commissar Feelgood. The 6th and the 14th will be their next U.F.F.
Which game are you playing with Commissar?
That is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines.
Okay.
We've just gotten into Chinatown. So we're a good bit into it. Right. So there we are. That's 2 more days of the week now claimed. Where do we go now?
Well, you needed to get the chocobo so that you could go north of the castle.
Let's go back.
See, normally you'd be cut off from here, but if you remember, chocobos can cross rivers. Yep, keep going. Right now, what you're doing is you're investigating the land to try to understand what the fuck just happened. Oh yeah, look, there's the airship.
I can't get to it.
Not yet. Soon. Keep going. That town is one of the starting towns. And you're going the right way.
Whee!
That's right. Blame the chocobo. Frill is all taking Boko's side. Just beat his ass. That's it. I don't really have anything to say about this. If you don't kill him in a certain amount of time, he'll just run away, so... I believe he's immune to earth damage, so yeah, that's
No
basically
Titan.
about it. I mean, like I said, if you don't kill him after a certain amount of time, he just flees.
Whoops.
So
Well, I'm definitely not going to do that now.
you still have the reflect rings on. You also have dual cast though, so you could dual cast actual summons. That's an option.
Oh, yeah.
Just not Titan.
Hmm.
Oh, there also the other option is you still have rods. You could break rods over his face to cast like Blizzaga. Discord is really mean because cutting your level in half also reduces your base stats for casting spells and using attacks and stuff.
Hmm.
That's why her magic is so pathetic right now. So you've been discorded like twice. You might consider using a rod. That'll probably just kill him. Fuck him. I don't think it's very great at all.
Say what we're all thinking.
Well, alright, find your way out of the hole. Probably like the way you came in.
Oh no, it's a snake.
It must be because it moved.
Hey,
Hello,
Troy.
Troy.
How do we
Good to
sound?
see you there. Ah, here we go. Now we're thinking. Ready? That's right. Chocobos know how to climb ropes.
With their beak feet.
I mean, the alternative is that Ferris is just literally lifting up a chocobo with carrying it like up a fucking hole. Like the amount of strength that must take. I'm also, yeah, she just threatened to kill you if you ever do that again.
She's had the opportunity one too many times. It's all bluff.
Aye, if you maroon me, I'll make sure you be swinging from a yard arm. That was not a good accent. I would say that I tried, but it doesn't really feel like my soul was in it.
Nah, I'd give that a 4, maybe out of 10.
If you maroon me again, you'll be swinging from the yard arm.
Mr.
Better.
Krabs?
Aye.
All right. In here?
Yeah, sorry, I just got distracted by something. Somebody's just being a little shit in the Wendy's Discord.
So I think you should take off the rings.
We need to free R. Kelly and Bill Cosby and see seen Puffy Combs, the world-class baby. Oh, no.
At least they weren't saying anything positive about Epstein. Of course, he's dead, so. Who's that guy who is facing it's like David or something like that?
Yeah. Critical's been covering him.
Mm-hmm. Apparently he still has fans that are like, he did nothing wrong. Motherfucker, he made a music video about stabbing someone.
That's not true, Jester. I also use my teeth to pick up my soul ring.
Yes, my teeth for
How
lots
else
of
am I
things.
going to tap for 2 colorless mana in my commander game? Ah, yes, the Ninja Turtle here.
I'm just thinking he looks more like Turtle from Dragon Ball.
So here, now he's explaining to you what happened and why the world looks so weird. Because the 2 world maps have now merged together back into the one world they started in. Also, this is an interesting piece of lore. So, Inu was the guy. He was basically X-Death before there was X-Death. So this is a warlock even more ancient than X-Death, who is trying to do exactly what X-Death is doing. If you ever play the Game Boy Advance version of the game, there is in fact an optional bonus dungeon that you can go in that you can actually go and fight Inu as a super boss.
What a line! I turned myself into a tiny splinter.
Yeah, remember when Krill got back here, she was complaining like, "Oh, I got a splinter." Apparently, X-Death was just hitching a ride the whole time. Which doesn't even make sense because he can fucking teleport wherever he wants to go anyway. So, like, why? What was the purpose of that? Now X-Death is releasing the power of the void. So that's great. So now some of those locations that existed on the map are going away. X-Step is now sending the fucking locations into the void. The space between worlds. It's gonna kill them all. Let Sphaloon sort them out. None of these idiots have figured this out. He's really good at casting Thundaga.
And haste.
Yeah, he is. Except that we got us a Teenage Mutants Ninja Turtle here, so...
Epic turtle battle.
No, they actually make a joke about it here in a second. The guy sat around 7 centuries munching on pizza. See? He really is a Ninja Turtle. He loves pizza.
Da-da-da-da-da.
And now he's just like, yeet! Bye, bitches.
Bye, have a horrible time.
Get the fuck out of my cave. You might say there was a shell of a hit there. See what I did there? Shell of a hit.
I do, but I was refusing to acknowledge it.
It's a shell of a joke. Yeah? Yeah? Books! That's for nerds. Books are lame. So if you remember, you've actually seen both halves of this book throughout your travels here. When you're in World 1 and World 2, each of them said they had half of a book that, like, had great knowledge, but they couldn't fucking read it because they only had half the book. Legendary weapons, you say? The legendary weapons, they are legendary. There are even 12 of them. That's why they're
So now I
called the
know where
12 legendary
the
weapons.
glaives came from Final Fantasy 15.
Oh. Says the explain it like I'm 5 board here. Why are they
Fourth
called the
President of the
12
United
legendary
States.
weapons? They're the 12 legendary weapons.
There are
The
12 of them.
weapons.
They're
They're
legendary weapons.
legendary. I think there's even 11, you know, maybe 12 of them. You know, and some I
So we need
assume are good
tablets.
weapons.
Not all
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
now you can find a holy flare, meteor, and Bahamut there. Yeah, yeah. So each one of the weapons is like for a different class. But here's the cool thing: you get to choose which ones you take. You don't even have to take any of them technically. Taking the weapons is actually optional, but you probably should because they're all very good.
What else to do here?
You can go back up on the roof now. I think there's a thing you can do. Now talk to one of the guys. Yeah, that helps your bard.
A class I don't have.
Yes, you do. You've just never used it. Like the bard can be very, very powerful. So,
Okay, where to?
all right. Well, you are not gonna be a fan of this because this is one of the worst areas in the entire game. However, before we go there, there's a pit stop we can make to get you something that you will really enjoy. So just go all straight to the left. You're going to that dot that's on the left there. Because we were there before, and if I remember, I told you that's where you get the chicken knife. Now, there used to be a bug in this game where if you did it, you could actually get 2 chicken knives, and like that just was like completely fucking broken. But I think they've patched that, so now you can only get 1. But like, if you put the ninja like dual wielding chicken knives, it was ridiculous. However, right now you're using one of the classes that's very good with it, which is the samurai, because you can use the sword slap and not trigger the accidentally run away clause. Get all the power and none of the drawbacks. Yeah, you remember this area. You had to fight the giant worm guy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't go in the pyramid yet.
All right.
Yeah, we're going straight to the left because we want to go to that town and buy some stuff first. I think this might be a little overkill for 4 slugs.
I just wanted to show them who's boss. And because there's only 3 AP, let's get that next one up.
Gotta get that bag.
Get that back.
Alright, well, that's good. Alright, go into town.
Oh.
Alright, so on the left side of town, there's that little building to the bottom. Yeah, we're gonna go over to that. You're gonna have to walk around this building to get to it. Alright. Say or do a quick save here because we just want to make sure we don't fuck this up. Alright. Alright, go into that building from the top side. Right. Yeah, there is a path through the woods that eventually will lead you to a guy, so just keep wandering around until you find it.
Mm. Yeah.
You tried to the left.
Maybe I should have quit my oh.
Yeah, it's down.
Better not fuck this up, boy. True.
You want what's in it? So the left crate has the Brave Blade, which is a knight sword that gets more powerful for every battle that you do not run away from. Which It's very good for the knight, but like not really necessary, and it's super annoying because if you run away from any battles, it starts to get weaker. The chicken knife, however, is generally considered the best weapon in the entire game, just the one to the right, because it gets more powerful from the number of fights that you run away from. And also, because it's a knife, almost every class can actually wield it. I think the Mac it gets 1/2 a point of attack for every battle you run away from. So up to a maximum of 256 battles that you can flee from to max its attack at 128. So if you want to try to equip it for a second, you can look at it, see how strong it is right now. Yeah, you have not run away very much through this entire game. So its power, if you max it out, goes all the way up to 128. And the cool thing is that its downside is that 25% of the time when you try to attack with it, it will cause you to try to run away from a fight, which can be a benefit sometimes because sometimes you just want to run away from a fight and you have a very hard time doing that. But you can just attack with the chicken knife to try to make it get you to run away. But there are certain actions that when you use them, they deal damage based on how strong your equipped weapon is, but it doesn't actually count as an attack and it doesn't trigger its flee. And the samurai has an ability called Sword Slap that does that exact thing. So it's one of the ways you can actually fight with the chicken knife and not have to deal with the runaway trigger on it.
Nice.
Meaning you get to do ridiculous amounts of damage with this knife. Troy, he's probably not going to complete the game this time. There's still a fair bit of stuff we got to do before then.
Would you say maybe this is the second last episode, though?
Maybe. For me, it would be. It depends upon how much of the extra nonsense you want to do. Because most of World 3, like, once we do this next dungeon after that, the rest of it is all optional stuff. But it's optional stuff that unlocks very powerful stuff, like getting Holy and Flare, or getting, like, Meteor, or
I'd want some of that,
getting
sure.
legendary weapons and stuff.
Alright.
Very, very good. You can, like, get a second Aegis shield. Hold on, wait. Do we buy air knife? Do you have an air knife? Go into your equipment and check to see if you have an air knife. Alright, yes, you have them. Alright, good. Because you're going to want them for this world, but you don't need them yet, but you will need them soon. Alright, now we're going back to the pyramid. Alright. Now, before you go in here, again, you're going to want to do some setup for this. So, for each one of these dungeons where you have to take these tablets to, you are going to have to fight 2 guardians. They each have 5,000 health, and they have this really annoying tactic that if you kill one of them, it's the other one's next action will be to revive the one you just killed. So, you really, really want to kill them both at the same time. Now, I highly advise you only hit them with magic attacks. They take roughly the same amount of damage and they will both die at the same time, and then they won't do this. Using your mages is a very good idea because you can like dual cast Titans on them. That should be... Yeah, I think Titan is okay for them. Or like cast Pyragas or anything like that. So, but I would not attack with the samurai. You could keep the samurai in your party for this and just not really like have him do anything, but just make sure you ideally only want to hit him with magic attacks that hit both guys at the same time.
All right. Now, what else?
Now that's it. I mean, if you want to make their magic more like strong, like he's got a flame rod equipped, so his Pyraga is going to be better. That's all I got here. So,
Okay.
all right, go get him, Tiger. I have this on PlayStation 1 as well, but my disc is so fucked up that it like will not like it won't read the disc right anymore. But actually, I think I might have it sitting here. Nope. Oh yeah. Okay, good. There it is.
Whoa.
Ta-da! Yeah, there we go. That's it. The Final Fantasy Anthology. This comes on PlayStation 1, and it has... Oh, wait, why the fuck is Harry Potter in here? Well, whatever. It has Final Fantasy V, and then the other one it comes with is Final Fantasy VI.
So we go in?
Yeah. Also, just note that you're going to hate your life while you're in here, so that's normal. You will want to kill yourself. Half the enemies in here are undead, so be aware of that. There are also traps and all kinds of poison and bullshit everywhere. Also, a lot of the chests have monsters in them and don't really have anything useful. If you would like, I can specifically tell you which chests are the ones worth opening.
Yep. But let's focus on this for now.
Yeah, well, you gotta press the buttons to make a path that goes through the spikes, because the spikes will damage and poison your whole party. Just press the buttons until it works. Just be very careful. Alright, well, alright, hold on. Alright, well, fight them now, I guess.
The damned.
Gonna open up my handy dandy treasure map for this area, because this area fucking sucks. A should have an ice shield in it, so that's this one. No, that's not a bad one, but again, you're using your Aegis shield most of the time anyway, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. No, don't stand next to that. There's a snake is going to come out of the wall if you stand in this room for too long. So, and then if you run into the snake, you have to fight it. Do 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 do. Yep. All right. Yeah, you gotta go through the walls here. If you run into them, you have to fight them. That's it, so.
F.
They're not, like, terribly hard, but if you keep fucking spamming Titans, you will run out of MP at some point, because this area is long.
MP. Now, if
It feels
only
like
I
it
had
takes forever.
something I could use. Oh, it's only 19. I got elixirs
Yeah,
too.
so I would try not to fight every random encounter you come across near. In fact, it would actively be to your benefit to try to run away from things if you can, which you won't be able to run away from everything. So some of these you're gonna
Yeah, I can't run away
like
from
I said,
this, so maybe
yeah.
let me
But
spam
a lot of these
away.
fights, if you can run, then you probably should, because it'll make your chicken knife better, and also what was I gonna say? Yeah, a lot of these fights are just against powerful enemies that are annoying as hell. Rum and lemonade sounds fantastic, actually. Troy's got the right idea.
Moomai.
Ooh, just
Me.
yeah, killing him gives you the cursed ring.
No.
Yeah, go on, go up, in there.
Alright.
Alright, so this accessory is interesting. When you equip it, it casts Doom on you. It makes all of your stats really good, but it also dooms you so your character dies after 30 seconds. So if you can end the battle within 30 seconds, it's very good. Otherwise, it's very bad. And if you get hasted, that amount of time gets cut in half. It's called the cursed ring for a reason, okay? It's not called the fucking ring of all your dreams come true.
That'd be too long.
Yeah.
I'm guessing we're done here.
Yeah, so you're gonna press that button. The button stops the sand from flowing so you can safely traverse. Now, go back up, so... Yeah. That staircase to the left is the one you have to go on to progress. You could equip the chicken knife if you wanted to, because attacking with it always gives you a chance of running away instantly. Or you could just put Scram on one of your characters, that's also an option. It's right at the top. Well, okay, so here's the thing. If you have Scram as an ability, you don't need to equip the chicken knife because you can just use Scram. So you may as well put an actual sword back on if you're going to equip the ability. Okay, so one of these buttons is going to open the door, one of them's going to release snakes, and I think one of them does nothing, so good luck.
Well, I guess I got snakes either way.
Yeah, so, well, just do your best. Start pressing button. Wrong one. Nope. There you go. Okay, do not open the chests yet. So, the chest on the left has a flame shield, the chest in the middle has a dark matter, and the one on the right has a white robe. Most of these chests have monsters in them, so you probably don't really care about the dark matter in the middle, since you're not using the chemist, but you might want to get the flame shield on the left and the white robe on the right. I think these guys have about 2,000 health apiece. And they are also undead, by the way.
Shenandoah Valley. What's mastered the Shenandoah Valley?
I don't remember which one that is. So the one on the right has a white robe, which you might care about. Oh yeah, those guys are annoying. Yeah, I think they have like 10,000 health. There you go. So I think the summoner can equip the white robe, but you probably have Gaia gear on to make Titan stronger, if I had to guess, so. Or at least you should.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. And I don't think the Black Mage can equip the white robe, so. Alright, so what's going to happen here is that this thing is on a timer, so every like couple seconds, it's going to alternate between being stairs and being a slide. And when it's a slide, it's going to put you, yeah, you'll go careening down into poisonous spikes. Alright, pause in this room. Alright, so yeah, good. See the map there? In this room, we have, so those 3 rooms at the top on the right here. So the one that's closest to the yellow arrow, that's chest number F, that has an elixir in it. The one that's G is the thornlet, and the one that's E is another elixir. So yeah, elixirs in both of the chests, and then the coffin one is the thornlet. It's a unique item. So, and then the one that's all the way on the left there is black robe. So you might want that for the black mage. However, do not run into these guys because they are very powerful, and they will probably, yeah, they're really annoying to fight. I think they're weak to thunder damage because they're basically mini versions of the optional super boss. So if you can avoid running into them, you probably should. Just try to walk around them as best you can. And if you take too long, then there's going to be more enemies that fucking spawn out too.
Right.
Yeah. Up there you go. So the chests at the top are elixir, thornlet, elixir. Again,
right.
you're gonna just do your best. You gotta fucking. Well, if you stand there, they're just gonna attack you. So. It's good. I keep
All right,
thinking
then
your
hold on. If
characters are
that's the
ridiculous.
case, I'll just fuck them off.
No, your characters are ridiculously over leveled for this.
Got the fear of God in me for these scrub bitches. Jesus.
All right. Sorry. So don't go in there yet. So the trick with that is that you need to actually run in order to do this. So you gotta find out what the run button is, because if you just try to walk over to that chest and back, you're not gonna make it in time. The spikes are on a timer, and after a certain amount of time, they're gonna pop back up.
Okay.
So you can change the default speed to run, and that will help you. Don't do it yet. Wait for them to come back up, and then hit the button again, just to be safe here. Go get one of the other chests while you're waiting. You don't want it to fucking happen while you're standing there, so just go get the chest at the top. That'll be fine. Alright, well, you gotta fight him to go forward, so you may as well kill him. And I think after this room is a save point. If you want to use a tent, you can go up here. Yeah, you can go forward and use a tent quick and then come back and get those. Get some of your fucking MP back. I want to use another tent. You have like a bajillion of them and they only restore like 100 MP for... Alright. That should be fine for now. Alright, just go back to...
Right. Fully
Go
leveled
get
up.
the other chests. Yeah. Alright, the ones to the top and the right. Well, or whatever, just fine. Hit the button, run. Open the chest, fight the guys, and then run back.
Right.
Alright, if you want to turn it back to walk, you can.
Yeah. You bastard. Random numbers. Yeah. Dead either way.
I think these guys have an attack that can, like, I think they can flamethrower your party, and I think they have an attack that's like missiles that confuse you. Kind of mean. I mean, yeah, you are also, again, super over leveled, so it's not as bad. Alright. Got that one.
Oh.
Oh, you got yourself poisoned. Good job.
I went down one.
Alright. Yeah, just go fight him. So the fun thing about the Thornlit is I believe it's a helmet that makes you take damage slowly. Yeah, you can go and look at it. It prevents sleep, so you get immunity to that, but it also slowly decreases your health, even though it has pretty high stats too. So now it's not something that you generally want to use, but in the original version of this game, think that the Thornlet was one of the items that you needed to use in order to break the Gaia's hammer, if I recall. It was possible to use certain gear that actually caused your magic stat to go negative, so that when one of your hammers cast a magic spell, that it would actually deal like 5,000 damage instead of like 500 damage.
Do I go here or do I go there? Where do I go?
Let me consult my map. All right, you have just gone up through 8 tier. You can go up to the left. Let's get that stuff first. Nope, not through the door. Yeah, that way.
Yeah. Do I-
Okay, go up here. Don't. All right, so the chests here are I and J. So ignore the left one, but the right one might be of interest to you. The right one has crystal mail in it. And if you want anything, you gotta fight for it. Remember, this is the one where yep, you remember how to do this. Good job.
I was grinding in the basement there.
Yeah, it's gonna be much better than his diamond armor, so. Alright. Yeah, the other one's just an item for the chemist, which we are not gonna worry about here. Alright. So from here, yeah, we're gonna go around to the bottom. So you can run away from this guy. He's actually the brother of a different enemy that you're gonna fight later. Yeah, just go up here and then down. We'll worry about that door in a minute. No, don't worry about that yet. Just go.
So ignore this.
Now, don't do that yet. Just go upstairs. Trust me. Okay, so what's going to happen here is that each one of these well, all right, well, go back down the stairs and come back up. We want the sand flowing, actually. So I want you to see this. Don't press the button. Just walk over the sand. Yeah, you see that? That chest is K, and that one has a dark matter. So no, you do not need that one. However, L is one that we actually do want. Alright. I think we can actually use the secret passage now. So you go to the right now. That's fine. Or yeah. You go up, and get that chest. This has another powerful armor piece in it. Oh, power staff. That was cool. That was a random drop. Yep. Black garb is usually good to put on a character like Ninja, because it's like medium armor. It's not. She cannot. The stabs are for the white mages.
Oh, okay.
So, all right. So you can go back upstairs now. We're not going to open that chest that's up there, but I wanted you to understand how to get to it. So you just have to fight a monster, and it's for an item you don't need anyway. There you go. Alright, time to change Ferris from Black Mage to something else now.
White mage.
Ferris has mastered both Summoner and... what level Red Mage is Ferris?
1.
Oh, you haven't even started that, yeah. So at this point in the game, might not be worth it. Do you have somebody working on mastering Ranger? Because that one's also very important.
Butts, I think.
Yeah, I would say... I mean, Ranger's a good one to do. Mystic Knight is also pretty good. But I think Ranger's probably... I would say pick that one for the time being, yeah. You can still put Black Magic on if you want. And then, yeah, you can put the Elven Cloak back on, I would say. That's good. Yep. One other thing, make sure, go to your Summoner for his equipment for a second. Equipment, yep. Make sure you change her to the golden hairpin. Remember, that halves MP use, so you'll get twice as many Titans for the cost. And since you're just about out of MP here, yeah, alright. Alright, so turn off the sand flows before going across them here. Alright, and then... Yep, turn it off. I think you can go through that door. Alright, hold on. Hold up. So, one of those buttons is going to push you forward, and one of them... Yeah, well, I think it's the left one that lets you go up, but you have to press the right button. Okay. Don't press the other one. It makes the block go in the opposite direction and pushes you in the hole. Okay, great. So there's 4 treasure chests here. That's M, N, O, and P. So the ones on the left are both dark matters. However, O and P are both money, and money does not actually cause our fight. So open up the two right chests. Go back down the way you came. All right, press the button. Yep, go across. Press the button, and then go across. All right, we're getting close to the ends now. We only got a couple to go. All right, so go upstairs first. Oh, we're up the center column. Okay, so here, this is another really annoying. This is how this shit works. Just go off of the map here for a second because you need to actually watch this happen in real time. Some of these spaces are fixed spaces, but some of them they switch every like 2 or 3 seconds. So you need to sit on one of the spaces that is a real space, and then you move between them while the floor flips. You kind of see what I'm talking about?
This?
Yep, so there, and wait for it, and then, yep, good. And yeah, you can open up. Yeah, you got to be careful. Don't overrun it, because you can fall into these holes here. You may as well get the treasure chest in the middle here.
Speaking of, let's turn off one.
Yeah, this is not a good spot for a run, so... Alright. If you want to grab the chests that are on the right, you can also do that too, I think. No, you have to go up. It's in the black area. There's like an invisible path. Go up. You keep going, and then the other. Yeah, that's fine. You can open these. One of these, I think, has a Gaia's hammer in it. Yep. Yeah, I think the one on the left has the Gaia's hammer. There you go. So if you were to decide to use the Berserker again for some reason, the Gaia's Hammer has an effect that when you attack with it, it can randomly cast Earthquake on everything. It's a fun way to give your Berserker a magic attack. Alright. So the chest that's on the left here has a ribbon in it. The one that's on the right, I think, is a gold hairpin, which is another good one that you're going to want because it, again, halves your MP use.
Okay, so...
And then to go up one, and then you're going to get when... Yeah, and you'll go right
back
one,
all around, yeah.
Stop, and then go up, left, left.
Ribbon!
Okay, wait. Well, okay, so here's the thing. Ribbons can only be equipped by freelancers and dancers, which you are not using at the moment. So they're not the effect is really good, but the classes that can actually use it are very limited. Okay, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna go right, right, down. And all right, yeah, like that. When it's like that, you go right, right, down. Good. And then you're just gonna walk right twice, or that's fine. Do the opposite on this side. So up one is safe. And then left one, up one. And then up, right, right. Good. And then you're gonna go left, left, down. Just left and down quick. Or, okay, whatever. Stay there for a second. Left, left, down. All right. No. You want to be on the spot you were just on.
Oh, right, yeah.
The one that's, yeah, you're going to go up, up, and then just wait there for a second. Okay, well, you're going to fall. No, all right, you got lucky. All right. So, the Protect Ring is okay. You can use it if you want. It automatically casts regen, but the problem is that regen in this game is not actually very good. It heals you very slowly. I think that the Elven Cloak is usually worth or better as an equipment piece than that. Not getting hit in the first place is usually better than healing a shitty amount of HP. But the Protect Ring is also worth a lot of money, so if you ever wanted to sell it, then that's a fair bit. Yeah, and you're just gonna go up as soon as the floor gets. Beautiful. So you got it. All right. Okay. So yeah, you actually randomly picked the correct side here because this side has treasure, and then the right side or the left side is the one that's going to go out here. So W and X here. Take the treasure chest on the left and ignore the one on the right. The one on the right is a dark matter, and you don't need it. This place has a lot of rare materials for the chemist, but you're not using the chemist, so you don't care. All right, go back downstairs. Don't go up there because you're just going to slide back down. You have to go from the other side. So, yeah. Your goal is to get up to the staircase that's on the left here.
Okay.
So you're going to go up and to the left. Yep, so... Sure. It'll be left, left, down.
Something else as well. Let's see what the...
It'll have gotten a fair bit more power. It's almost on par with your current weapon now. You've run away from a good like 30 or 40 battles since you got it. But like I said, it goes all the way up to 128, so keep doing what you're doing.
No!
Bum, 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
Yep, now you're gonna walk around again.
Yeah, I gotta do the thing.
Oh, look on the bright side, you get to run from more encounters for your chicken knife.
Yay! Cowardice, the best answer.
Alright. Once more with feeling. You should know how this works by now. Beautiful. All right, you got it. All right. So then the last two treasure chests are Y and Z. So just take the treasure chest on the left and ignore the one on the right. There you go. Now just follow the path that looks like stairs. You're basically done here. This is like the most irritating dungeon in the entire game. Finished with it finally, so no boss fight, just pick it up and you're done. So,
Yay!
interestingly, the game does require you to pick up one of the 4 tablets, but it does not require you to actually go and turn it in to get any of the legendary weapons with it. So technically, you don't ever have to do that, but you really, really should. I mean, why would you not want to? Right? So. Oh, yeah. So that little area of land that kind of looked like a dragon, that's where Bahamut was.
I'm guessing he's the ultimate summon.
Yeah, he is. However, he's not going to fight you here. If you want to go fight him, we have to go to a different area for that. Oh yeah, now your airship that was sitting on that continent is now slowly drifting over towards you.
How convenient.
Good. Get out of the fucking pyramid. Now we have one thing that's going to happen here, and if I recall, all right, you're going back to the right, but do not go in the
Yeah,
forest yet.
I'm not. I'm going to like save and shit like that.
All right, if you want to go in the town or whatever, that's fine. Just don't go to the right yet.
This one you can get ether.
All right.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so before you go into this fight, you should definitely be aware. Right? So you're going to be fighting a boss that has some annoying effects, and there's a way to cheese this fight that makes it way less irritating. So normally when you attack her, she's going to continue changing barriers so that it changes what element she's weak to, and then it absorbs all the other ones. And for this purpose, physical damage also counts as an element. So she's only ever weak to one of them at any given time. But she starts off weak to fire, and here's the cool thing. She's also vulnerable to sleep. So you should have sleep as a black magic spell, and if you use your mage's abilities to cast black magic on this bitch and put her to sleep, you can attack her with fire spells that she is weak to, and she will never actually do anything.
All right.
But you have at least 2 characters that can do this, so good luck. Just do not attack her with anything before you put her to sleep. And then once she's asleep, you can only attack her with fire attacks. Fire magic, I should specify. Oh, look, he brought Lena back. Hi, Lena. Don't worry, she's just a little possessed. It's fine. Look how fine it is.
When have we not been possessed? I'm possessed right now. That's with the power to drink coffee. Okay. Fucking
Yeah.
stat on her face.
Hiru, no, don't sacrifice yourself. Why does everybody always sacrifice themselves in this game?
Damn, she hot. Okay, black magic.
Do not do anything that's not a fire spell. And as long as you
Okay.
do that, she will never attack you. Yeah, there you go. I think she has like 20,000, so.
That include
This
Ifrit?
is the, yeah, this is the cheesy way to win this fight. Ifrit counts, you can do that. Uh, Also, I don't know if you were paying too much attention, but that was in fact a bare naked lady that you just killed, but not like the kind that does music.
Eh.
Not like the Big Bang Theory's theme song kind.
But here's the joy of it. Because of tactical snakes, YouTube will be happy.
Tactical Snake sounds like something that would have made Cobra very happy.
Tactical. Oh, if he had finally made the proper deal with the tactical soap people and they released Cobra's Musk or something.
Tactical Cobra.
Tactical Cobra.
Cool. Continue to the right. Go get your airship. Now, there's a hole where the library used to be, but now keep going to the right. All right. Yeah. There you go. Now you have access to everything. Okay. It doesn't seem like you got very far before shit went to shit, I guess. Shit went to bigger shit. X-Death is already in the interdimensional rift, about to take control of the void. He got
You know
quite the
shit's
jump on
bad
you.
when it's a bunch of sky crystals.
Yeah. You know it's bad when entire castles just disappear off the land. I don't think he has any intention of stopping.
Well, he did say stop. Maybe I should.
Not the
Oh
Moogle
no, not
Forest!
those flukes. Kupo, Kupo,
Kupo!
Kupo.
Kupo! Oh, that's Bart's hometown. Say goodbye.
We get it, it's a genocide.
Yep. Shit's fucked. Oh, now Bart knows how to fix this problem. He's gonna Superman this shit. If he just flies fast enough, he can go backwards in time. Sorry to
Please
tell
tell
you,
me
it
that's what
doesn't
they
work that
do.
way. It was a good try, though. Well, cool. Now you have an airship and you have access to the entire world. Technically, from here, you could go directly to the end of the game. Or you can go and get the many, many, many treasures scattered about the map here, including legendary weapons.
Alright, so I'm thinking of wrapping up in about, say, half an hour, maybe a little less.
All right,
So what would be the
let's
easiest first one to do?
let's start by getting you the best accessory in the entire game, which you can just buy with money. Fly, fly directly up until you hit that little island chain that circles around the bottom of the map. There's a forest here, and we're going to stop right there and land next to the forest. In here, there is a town, which you can only access as a random encounter. Yep. So go up into. Yeah, you're gonna go up here. No, go up actually. So here's the thing. There's a whole bunch of shops in here, and every one of these shops has fucking secret entrances and exits. Go to the left and go down. All right. So see where that guy is walking behind the counter? You need to get behind where he is because let him move out of the way. So the barrel on the left here, yeah. Or push him up. Well, one of those barrels has a thief knife in it. There you go. This is a knife that every time you attack with it, it has a random chance of attempting to steal. Also, it works with the thief gloves. So if your black mage happens to stab somebody while wearing thief gloves, they have an increased chance of stealing something. This guy will give you an armor called the Mirage Vest if you take a trip around the map on your chocobo. If you want, well, when we're done here, I'll show you how to grab that. It's kind of cool. It's not like super necessary, but it's a neat armor piece. It's called the Mirage Vest, and the Mirage Vest it casts blink on you at the beginning of every battle for free. So the first physical attack that hits you misses.
So where to?
Yeah, the Phantom Village. No, you're gonna go up and downstairs. Phantom Village is a very secretive place. Go up here. All right, talk to that guy. Okay, so actually, I don't think you need any of. Ignore him.
Okay.
You can ignore. If you ever need to buy like scrolls for the ninja, you can do it here. You have most of these already, so you don't really need them. I would not bother buying that because you're going to buy a new weapon, or you're going to get a new weapon for him in just a minute. So ignore the weapons right now. We're not here to buy weapons. So go up here. Yeah, you can see the second merchant is that guy. He's there. Okay. So there is a secret path to the left. Just keep walking left. Keep going. What part of keep going did you not understand?
Yeah, the thing is that you say these things 5 seconds after I've done them.
Play the piano. See, he's gotten a lot better at this. If you have played every piano in the game, this should be the last one, but I think we missed at least one, so. However, they all exist here, so if you wanted to go find it, you could. There you go, catch the black chocobo. So, I know you have an airship, but the black chocobo is actually necessary to access Bahamut and Phoenix. So you can just land right here. That's fine. It has to be in the woods. All right, get in the random encounter in this area until you get in the store again. All right, go up into the inn. Upstairs. Not these guys. Like, do not buy them because you're gonna need your money for this. Investigate the chest that's to the right. Or no. There is a secret path here somewhere that you can go through.
Nope.
I think that. I think we might be in the wrong store. Never mind. Go out of here. I think it's in the armor store. That's why they keep the accessories over there. All right. The building, it should be the one in the bottom right. Yeah. Okay. This is why. All right. So do not go in the main door.
All right.
I think I recall you can go around the back side of it, I think. Oh no, so no, we did the all right, go in the right line. Sorry. There's so many fucking secret doors in this that like I forget where they are. Now you have to go inside this. Okay. This one should be the one where, yeah, investigate the crate. That's why. There you go. Now you can go up here. Keep going. Yeah, there. All right, go talk to this guy. Buy 4 Hermes sandals. This is basically the main accessory you're going to use for the rest of the game. You don't need any of the rest of this. Like, not right now, anyway. Later you might. Everybody gets Hermes sandals, so they prevent paralysis, sleep, stop, and slow, and cast haste on you for free. So they get rid of 4 of the worst status effects and give you auto haste. It is by far the best accessory any of your characters can have equipped.
Nice.
Alright, cool. That's it. That was the main reason we wanted to come here. None of the rest of the stuff matters very much, so... But yeah, this is the first and only place in the game that you can, like, get the Hermes sandals. You can check the magic shop if you want to see what spells they have for sale. Oh, right. This is the one where there's the secret entrance in the back, so... Oh, yeah, we never bought... You want to buy speed for 30 gil? Okay. So yeah, go outside here. Nope. This is the one we have to go around the outside. Yeah, you go to the left, up, and behind it, I think. Yep, there you go. Now he has the other ones. So he has Arise and Death. You know, you may as well buy all. You don't need the last 2 because they're time magic. We're not using the time mage, but at least those ones. But I mean, if you want to be a completionist, you can buy Quick and Vanish. Yeah, there are a couple enemies that having... Yeah, that's it. There's a couple enemies where being able to cast Death on them is very important. Yeah, you can just leave. We have more treasures to go and acquire through the world.
No.
Alright. Now, you want your airship. You leave the black chocobo here.
Alright.
We'll come back and do his stuff later. But for right now, you should at least go and get your first 3 legendary weapons. So... I'm trying to think. Fly north. I think the castle is almost directly north of where you are. That one. Yep, that's it. All right. You don't need to go say no and just go. Remember that there are some enemies in here that are very strong. You may as well just run from them. So just keep going up.
What?
Oh yeah, he also can. Yeah, he has an instant kill attack. You might want to use that scram because it's gonna matter. Yeah.
Well, we can't put us down, so...
You have one of your characters, your summoner can use white magic or Phoenix Down or whatever, so... Yeah. Told you, he's mean. Just keep going north, that's all. There's only 2 enemies you can encounter, that guy and the shield dragon. And neither one of them are particularly fun to fight. Just run away. Without Scram, it takes a really long time to run from these particular enemies.
Oops.
Nope.
Alright,
All
so
right, so yeah, put the book on here. Now is where you get to make a fun choice. There are 12 weapons. There are 4 tablets. Every tablet you have lets you take any 4 weapons. The first one that you should take is definitely the Mazimune,
which is
which I
here.
think is to the top and the right. If you talk to the weapon, it will tell you which one it is. I think it's the one that's to the right. Do not take that one. Oh no, it's okay. So it's the one that's below you. Actually, I think the one you were. I think yeah. Try this one. This should be it. Yeah, definitely take this one. So the Mazmune can be used by the samurai. If you use it as an item in battle, it casts haste on a character. So now your samurai can cast haste on anybody you want. Even though you have the haste ring, so you don't really need that. But the other cool thing is it's extremely powerful, and it also lets the wielder of it always act first in a battle. So now your samurai, who has Scram, will be able to take his action before anyone else, which means if you want to just run from a battle, you get to just run from a battle for free.
I'm getting
Okay,
the
so
strong sense of grinding coming up pretty soon.
now the rest of these is going to depend upon which character classes you want to use. So that one is the ranger weapon. That one is for the Beastmaster. You don't need that one. I think this is the Magus Rod, which doesn't really do anything special. It's basically just a fancy rod for the mages that get. You know how if you use a fire rod, it makes all your fire attacks stronger? The Magus Rod
Mm.
does that for blizzard, or for ice, lightning, and fire all at the same time. So it doesn't matter which of the 3 you use. That one is the staff, I think, for the white mage. That one is for the bard. It's actually very strong, but you haven't really used your bards at all. That's for the geomancer, which kind of sucks. It's probably the worst of the weapons here. That's for the knight. That's Excalibur. It is very powerful. If you want to use a knight, that's a good one to have. And I mean, and then this one I think is the assassin's dagger. Yeah, investigate this one. I would highly recommend the assassin's dagger because it's one of the items that like almost every character can use. And it is also very powerful, and its special effect is that it can randomly just instantly kill enemies. So that one, yeah, the lance is for the dragoon, the axe is for the berserker, which you don't terribly need. Like, so if you're going to use the ranger for a while, and then I mean, I highly suggest you do because you should level it up. Taking the bow and arrow is not a bad choice. Probably either that one or Excalibur. So, I think it's fine to take this. Because remember, you can get more tablets and come back and take more items later. So, this is just like which ones do you want to have right away. And like I almost always recommend Mazimune and Assassin's Dagger are like the first 2, and then the rest depends. So you've used all 3 of them now, so you can't take any more. But you can put that on one of your rangers. The Hayat bow is actually really good. So if you're gonna have the other ranger, you should put the Hayat bow on the other one, and then the Yoichi bow on one of them. Yeah. Oh yeah, your ninja. You could give the ninja the assassin's dagger if you want. It is really strong. Replace the remain ghost with the twin lance. Because the special effect of the twin lance is you actually get to attack twice with it. So the ninja normally attacks twice, so you actually get 3 attacks that way. Yep. And then, yeah, your samurai has Masamune, so the only thing is if you want your summoner to cut a bitch, you can give them the assassin's dagger, like that's an option. Or, you know, like you can just give her a rod, like that's fine. Your chicken knife, as you continue running away, is going to keep getting more powerful. So eventually, you'll probably want that to be equipped to one of your characters. So, because there are
Equip it
several ways
now.
you can use that. Huh?
Equip it now. And just let it grow up
I mean,
naturally.
you could, but remember, when you attack with it, there's a 25% chance you're going to run away from a battle.
But that will make the little stronger, so.
It's true, but as long as you have the samurai with the Masamune, you can just use your first turn to scram immediately, so you don't even have to worry about that. That's the advantage. The Masamune is the most broken weapon in this game because it just gives you the ability to instantly act first. Before any enemies or any allies, your ATB bar just starts full. And then if for some reason you're choosing not to use the Hermes sandals, like there's like 1 or 2 fights where you might choose to use a coral ring, you can use the Masamune to cast haste on your other party members as an item for free as many times as you want.
There's a fucking beholder there.
Oh yeah. So fun thing about this, you fight almost all these enemies except for like one of them, and I think it's the red jester one. And the reason that you don't fight that, or I think it's that one, because when you go to like fight him, Leviathan actually fucking kills him and fights you instead. There you go. So you got your first few legendary weapons, and honestly, you got like the 2 most important ones to start. All right. See, this is what I'm saying. You like literally don't even have to do anything. Okay.
All right.
So there's a couple options for what you could choose to do next. There's the next one that you would do, I think, is the Wind Shrine, which is that little island in the center of the map there, where there's like a bridge going across. Remember the bridge that went to XF Castle? Well, now that bridge is actually here, and it connects to all this stuff. So you can land the ship in the water, actually, if you want to. You can use it as a boat. And then just sail up to the bridge. Like, that's the thing. So that's an entire dungeon that gets you the next tablet. So you get more legendary weapons for that. There's some treasure and stuff. The main reason you do this is because it unlocks Fork Tower. Fork Tower is where you get holy magic and you get flare magic.
All right. Well, that'll be for next time then.
Yeah. Like, and then after you do that, then you unlock Istory Falls, which is another extremely like awesome location to go to because that's where you get Leviathan. We can go get Soldier quick. That doesn't take very long.
All right.
So that's basically just a cutscene. So yeah, just fly. Go up and to the right a little bit. Yeah, remember with the cave where you kind of met Ferris here? To the right. Nope. Down. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can go in there. That should be fine. Just land here. Yeah. Because, remember, Sildra kind of gave her life for Ferris. Well, go to the room that's on the left where all the pirates are supposed to be at. You can get Sildra back as a summon. And Sildra is awesome. It's like one of the best summons in the game. Yep. I think the Chocobos are actually in one of these rooms if you want to go and check them out. But Ferris is going to do this, so...
Not gonna lie, it's been so
yeah.
long I kind of forgot that thing existed.
Krill can actually see the fucking spirit magic. Mint Salad is doing a tell-all where she's going to talk about the abuse of... Oh, I'm sure that's not going to be a shit show of a stream.
I have no idea who that is, but I have a feeling I should.
Yeah. Do you remember Sober October? For
No.
so a certain drunken somebody decided to throw a shit fit. Because
Yeah.
the blow up like kind of was preceded by a similar one that involved Mint Salad and Riley. So this is actually something that's been going on like all the way since then. There you go.
Where do we go
yeah,
from
and that
here?
guy tells you right there how Ferris came to be. Because remember, her name is actually Princess Saricia. But because she was so young, she could only say Farifia. So they called her Ferris. Farfia.
Where do we go from here?
I mean, and I think if you go in one of the rooms, I think the one in the top there, you can actually see the other Chocobo. Oh, okay, go down, because there's actually... I don't know if we ever did this to start with. Yeah, go... Do you see the little skull on the wall? Go click that. Yeah, go open your fucking treasure chest. Free loot is free loot. You could have done this much earlier in the game, but we just never bothered. Yeah, go in the room at the top there. I think that's where the other Chocobo is. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, you can... Yeah, that... yeah, that's Boko's girlfriend now. Coco. Alright, you can leave. There's nothing else here. Alright. But now you have Sildra, and Sildra is an air elemental summon. So that air knife that we got... No, you just know Sildra. You don't have to use an item.
Okay.
But if you... Similar to how the Flame Rod makes fire magic stronger, if your summoner equips an air knife and casts Sildra, it will make Sildra do even more damage. And Sildra is already one of the most powerful summons in the game, so you should probably be doing that.
Alright. I guess that's where we wrap up.
Yep. There you go.
Alright. I'd say we got a bit done, and we're
so
I will grind.
Now
that I have the
at this
opportunity
point,
to
we
get
just
out.
have like the optional areas of the game left, and then the final dungeon. So
I'll probably...
Now,
There's no
that said-
reason for me, if I'm grinding, to not actually then go and do the optional stuff. So... at the very least, the chicken knife will be fully leveled up by the time.
we could take on some of the super bosses if you want to like try those too, because those are in the final dungeon as well. You
Yeah,
can
we
get
can
your
give that a
ass
go.
kicked by Omega. He's very
Um,
hard.
all right. So, you want to promote before we're out of here?
Not terribly. Like, I'm just a little guy.
You're just a
I'm
small bean, a very small bean.
Yeah, if you want to come and talk to me, like my YouTube channel is Lord Magicus, or tag me on Twitter. I'm just Lord Magicus there. Like, yeah, the link tree has all the places you can find me, so it's fine. I'm around. I'm a guy. I do things sometimes.
He does.
I don't
Um,
have anything in particular. I think that I'm working on right this very second, but I don't know. At some point, I will do more stuff. So who knows? I don't know what it's going to be yet.
and you'll find him here, not only doing
Yeah,
this, but
actually,
also
you
doing
know
Border
what?
Lads.
I might be streaming my part of our Border Lads next time on my Twitch channel. So, but I will I will
Whenever it's
also be
possible.
back here. So, yeah, yeah, and that'll be like probably 2 or 3 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, we have
We'll
to
see.
work out that. As for your boy, well, I'm gonna go right back to sleep. But when I'm up and about, I want to give you guys a stream tomorrow. But right now, I don't want to say what it is because I might not be in the mood for it when I wake up. But I'm thinking I might just give you the random stream. It's been a couple of weeks since I did that, so just to see what's what. And then Simpsons Sunday, which is on Sunday, and we will watch The Simpsons. Watch the second half of season two.
Woohoo!
Um, and then we don't have anything planned for the rest of the month. Unfortunately, uh, Red can't be doing his U.F.F. anytime soon. But I will
Well, the
put
rest of
out
the month is
feelers
only like a
for,
week.
yeah, like about exactly a week now, I think. But the thing is, I will be making the timetable for May, which has already two U.F.Fs. The Fashion Arc show at the end of the month with Chesh is finally going to
Oh yeah.
happen. Another Lego show, Coffee and Chat, Border Lads, and more U.F.F from other people. Plus, I will be doing brain fart, brain fart. I will be doing
Brain
the workout
farting.
streams. The workout
There you
streams.
go.
All right,
Yeah.
y'all take care, and remember, I don't know, Kupo, Kupo.